Alright everybody, my shift here has come to a close, but if you want to see me a little bit later, I'll be back in a few hours with some Battleship, the game show goodness with CJ and Crunchy Brown. Speaking of Crunchy Brown, he will be here taking over from me for this next hosting shift. Say hi to the people, Mr. Brown.
Thank you so much, Dayman. Don't worry about Dayman. It is sad that he's leaving, but he will be back. Also, why does it say that you are Dr. Dayman?
Yeah, why not?
I mean, okay, fair. Can I be Dr. Crunchy Brown? Is that a thing? Can we get people to...
Are you a doctor?
I like to think that I am.
Close enough, I guess.
That's right. Yeah, I'm licensed in my head.
Like Dr. Pepper.
Exactly, like Dr. Pepper. I love Dr. Pepper. Anyways, thank you very much for the send-off there. You will be seeing me and Dayman later on when we play Battleship. Well, Dayman will be the host, but you know what I mean. That being said, folks, we are getting ready for Crash Bandicoot 4, It's About Time, by Reidzz. It's an any percent run. You'll all enjoy it. I've never seen it. I know nothing about it. So I'm going to be asking a lot of questions. And I hope you're all doing well. I'm back. I said I would be back, and I'm here. For SDAT 2023, raising more money for Save the Children. All right, I am Dr. Crunchy Brown, your host for the evening. Not the whole evening, but I'll be here for a little while, guys. So while I'm here, make sure to get your dollars in, get your donos in. It's for the children. Let's help them out as much as we can. We've already done a big chunk of money here. We got $4,043. Very proud of you all. Thank you so much to everybody who's donated so far. Thank you to everybody who will donate. Thank you to everybody who's viewing, who's just been supporting. We appreciate it. All right, folks, it's about time for Crash Bandicoot 4. It's about time. Any percent run by Reidzz. We'll kick it right into gear in just a moment.
Kabatia way macaan yahay. Ari waa lahayn, ari waxaa baabisay cimilada kulul iyo abaar dhulka ah. Anaga markaa saas baa lasoo guurnay. Awiya xanuustay, xanuun baa ku dhacay shuban dad ah. Hooyo ka soo qaaday isbitaalkii keentay. caafimaad waaye ilaa waa ka soo caafimaaday way fiican tahay marka la ciyaaraya waa ka qoslaysiiyaa markastana waa la ciyaaraa waa nin mahad celiya oo ilaashan oo xanuunsan dhakhtarka noo geysan oo noo caafimaadiseen kulliin waa nin mahad celiya
All right, folks. It's about time for Crash Bandicoot 4. It's about time. Any percent by Reidzz. Reidzz, take it away.
Great pun. Hi, I'm just a kid who plays Crash Bandicoot 4 and speedruns sometimes. That's really it. Yeah, that's it. I stream sometimes, and that's the whole shebang. I'm here to run Crash 4 for the kids. For the kids.
I love it. All right.
It's that easy. You ready to take it away?
So, you have given me the very complicated task of counting you down, Reidzz, so I can do it.
We're going on go. Yeah.
All right. So we'll go 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh. You're right, that was tough. I was nervous the whole time.
Nailed it. Listen, I'm sweating. I don't know about you, but I'm sweating.
Yeah, that's just because it's hot in the UK at the moment for a change, yeah. Alright, so this is Crash 4. The whole movement is going to be this the whole time. I'm pressing B to slide, X to spin, and that is the entire game, apart from a few skips here and there, so on and so forth, but like, we'll get to those when we get to them.
Okay, so we're sliding, we're spinning, but I have a question. Why are you not Crash Bandicoot?
So you can play as Crash or Coco in this, because Crash is really loud. That is the main reason I play Coco. When you spin with Crash, it is exceptionally, it's like a jet engine. It's like the grass in Medulla on Dark Souls 2. It's like, it's just over the top loud for no reason. So I play Coco to try and save my ears maybe in another year of my life, you know? I'd rather not.
So is that actually the only difference? It's just that it's louder?
Yeah, that's really it. I mean, they're both exactly the same otherwise. It's just preference, I guess. You're supposed to unlock it after you get past the second level. Oh, didn't let me jump. You're supposed to unlock after you get past the second level, but I accidentally found a thing where if you go into the multiplayer mode and then die, you'll turn into Coco. And then if you quit Alpha there, for some reason the game interprets you as Coco when you start the game on a fresh file, so...
Weird.
But the game's made... It's held together by like blue tack and duct tape and stuff like that. You'll see some stupid stuff coming up. The game has a bunch of dropped inputs and weird things like that, but...
I love it. That's why I'm here.
Yeah. As a small skip. Nothing special.
Okay. Very nice.
There's nothing for the first few levels other than optimized movement and stuff, but like, you know, you don't care about that. It's just like, I'm just slide spinning, pressing buttons. It's like, it doesn't really matter.
You're just swagging through the level. Very nice.
Yeah, there's not a lot to go through until we start getting stuff like this. I mean, this level, you unlock a mask. This mask is called Lani Lolly. There's 4 masks in the game, and they all got different like abilities and stuff, which... Oh, missed a slide spin. They all got different abilities and stuff. This one just lets you phase in and out platforms and stuff like that. There's not really much tech we use in any percent to utilize this mask, because there's not really much point other than just making sure that we don't fall to our death. But in ACG, basically the main completionist category that people run for this game, they'll like use it to break boxes and stuff like that. It's a lot more interesting tech to use that like mask on that category on here. You can see coming into effect now, but I don't have the mask. This is just him snoring. Sleepy boy. There he is. You can see.
So when you unlock the mask, can you just use it at any time? Or
oh no, like the game purposely puts it in different places in the level. I would love if you could use it all the time. That'd be pretty cool. Well, that'd be an interesting idea to be fair.
Right.
This game as a whole, like, after you get, I think maybe to like a midpoint, maybe a little before a midpoint, you unlock like every level again, but inverted. Which was a really cool idea in my brain, thinking, wow, you get to go through the levels again, but like backwards? That sounds really cool. No, it's just mirrored. It's really weirdly filler. They just want you to go through the levels again, but with a filter that might hurt your eyes. That's really the whole reason.
Wait, what? So it's not even backwards? It's just like...
No, it's literally just mirrored.
I don't like
you
that.
put a mirror to the right of your screen, you went lefty mode on Guitar Hero 3, like, it's as simple as that. They didn't put too much effort into it.
Wow.
There's the first 2 levels, and then basically I've unlocked Lani Lolly now. He's going to be in levels sometimes whenever the dev feels like it. And this is where you would usually get to choose Crash and that. Crash or Coco. we do get to play as other characters, but I'll explain those when we get there as well. There's not a lot of tech in any of those. It's just sort of straightforward movement. There is like one really broken level for the first Dingo level, but yeah, we'll see.
Wait, is this the one where you can play as Dingodile?
You play as Dingodile, Tana,
Yes.
and Cortex, yeah.
I love it. Best character.
Yeah, sadly you don't get to see him too much in any percent, because you already play the levels you have to sort of do to get through the game, but...
I'm gonna cry a little bit.
Don't worry about those sharks. Mask abuse here, so we get through here. Oh, interesting. I think my LT double which has been a problem with my controller. That's fine. It's okay. It's okay. It's whatever. Don't worry about it.
It's all right.
You get to see it again.
He'll bounce back. Are you the one who chooses when those platforms change, or is it just on
Yeah,
timer?
so like every single time I click LT or RT now, I get to basically phase in and out the other dimensions essentially into this realm or whatever, you know, insert some Mortal Kombat stuff. Sounds like Quan Chi.
Nice.
It's that simple.
I get the reference.
There's these rails sections as well in the game. I don't know why they added them. They're fun for the first time, but once you've played the game 1,000 times to try and get world record, it's a bit monotonous, but you can read the chat in these places anyway, so...
Can you go faster, or are they just like, is it like on a set?
No, although...
Gotcha.
What's funny is that if like someone's never saw this run before, because you're so bored on these rails, usually you're doing like this. You're just like jumping and spinning and just, you know, trying to, I don't know, keep your hands warm or something. You know, it's just fun to do that kind of stuff. And you'll see like new chatter say like, is spinning on the rails faster? Because obviously you do this so much, they expect that you doing this is somehow speed up.
Right.
So that's always fun.
The answer is no.
No, sadly the answer is no. There is no way to speed this up. And if there is, please let me know so I can, you know, go a bit faster in this game. Thank you.
What is your PV?
Oh god, I couldn't even tell you. I think it's 1:13:07, something like that. I'm second place on the board. Second place.
First place in our hearts.
Thank you. You have no idea how much that means to me. Yeah, as you can see, Zeke, first time Cello dude, I'm telling you. Nice. At the end of every level, it adds like 8 seconds just to watch your character say, whoa, you got 0 gems, and then you move on. My load times aren't great. My M.2 is probably dying. That's probably why it's taking so long to load some of these levels. There are like...
Yeah, okay, you're RMPC.
Yeah, there are a few, like, things here and there that I might not do, just because it's like optimized movement to save like a second, but it's so risky that there's no point doing it, especially for a marathon where it's going to cost me 20. So it's probably best I just like stick to the script, focus on just getting through the game without dying too much. You know, that one death is the only one you're going to see, hopefully.
Which one? I don't even remember what you're talking about. What death?
Exactly. Stick to the script. Well played.
Exactly. Now, so everything in these games is one-hit kill, right? Like, if you get touched by anything, you just die?
Yeah, you can use Aku Aku. Like, this little mask spinning around me right now is basically just an extra hit. Just
gotcha.
one extra bit of life. Whoa, never done that before. Ooh, I think I just found a time save. What? Oh, it's very,
okay, hold on.
Minuscule, but...
New tech?
Yeah, just a little one. Save
on
like
the fly?
half a second, but...
Hey.
I'll write that down. I'll send that.
Half a second could get you to first place.
Yeah, exactly. I'll send that to the council and see what they say.
I'll allow it.
Okay, so here's the first level with something actually interesting. We finally go out of bounds here and do like some cool stuff rather than just playing the game where you just slide spin a lot. There is something I guess I didn't touch on where when you slide off a ledge, you essentially maintain your height the whole time until the end of the slide. You sort of slightly dip at the end of the slide, but as long as you're doing it off a ledge, hence you see me go over this gap, for example, and this one, stuff like that, we just call them like hole skips. So every time you slide, you just maintain the height off where you was, and we use that to obviously clear these gaps to just, obviously the sooner you land, the sooner you get to slide spin again. So every time we do a hole skip, it's usually because we're trying to immediately go back into another slide spin. And the only reason we spin at the end of slides is because it has like an end lag that's kind of annoying. Here we go. So I need this mask for the skip. I'm somehow slow. I gotta wait for that ball. This is a one-shot thing. You bounce off that checkpoint, go up here. somehow we're out of bounds now. You have to use the mask on that so you don't die.
What the? Okay.
You land on this hill and on this invisible wall, and then you're over.
Excuse me.
It's that easy. And then there's a ball in the back. For anyone who's played this game before, you're actually supposed to be in like the stratosphere. I forgot what the ball's called. It was named in TWA. Don't quote me. I'll just call it stratosphere for the rest of my life until somebody mentions what it's actually called. But yeah, you're supposed to be chased by a big car. And you're supposed to be in a ball and avoiding all these like chains and whatever else, but instead we're just going to slide spin all the way through here with no threat of dying at all, apart from like the 2 holes that we've already skipped. And then now we're in a ball. This is what it should look like. That skips like 40 second save or something. It's like really big. Again, it's a slightly faster version, but if you like mess it up, you lose more time. So there's no point going for it in my opinion. I would just went for the easy backup. There will be some crazier stuff than this, which is like what's funny, is that this game's 80% category is actually a lot of fun, both to watch and to play. But obviously, just any speedrun that burns out if they play for about, I don't know, 3 years straight, something like that. There's a small mechanic here if I can get it. Probably not. No, I didn't get it. We found out recently, if you pause when you break out of like a vehicle, there's only like 2 scenarios where it can happen. But if you press pause on the same frame you break out, for some reason you don't just like land and get stuck on the floor. You're able to actually like continue moving. It's really weird. But it's really hard to get when you're playing a 150, so. Oh, here's another skip. This boss is usually about 3 minutes long, but we're going to do it in 40 seconds hopefully. Okay, let's make that 50 seconds. We're just going to skip all the minions. Ah, soft lock, of course, do the should Jim. So you're supposed to hit these minions 3 times, and then he says, "Why'd you do that?" And then you go up and hit him, and then he goes, "Oh, grr, I'm gonna send 3 more minions at you." Oops. Come on. He's going to send 3 more minions at you, and then you just do it again and again and again till he's dead. But we found out that you can, like, hit him twice when you go up there, essentially. And so we're going to try and do that if I can, you know, actually not stop like this fight. There we go. So he tries to send you away when, like, he hit... after you, like, hit him for the 2nd time, he tries to send you away for some reason. To obviously set up the 3 minions again. We don't worry about that. We body slam in the air somehow to essentially stop him from sending us too far, so we can just get back here and hit him again. This skip's got a long, weird, convoluted like storyline behind it and stuff. It's a bit weird, but all you need to know is it works and it's faster. As long as you don't soft lock the fight twice like me, it should be quicker.
I heard it's about time.
Classic. Can you tell me when I miss a box as well? That'd be great. Alright, here's one of the better levels in the run. Again, nothing fancy going on, but like, it's just, it feels fluent when like you're playing it. It's very nice. A few hole skips, slide spins here and there. Stuff like that. There's nothing else really going on here, so.
It's called booty calls. I like it.
Oh yeah, every level in this game is supposed to be like a pun to something or other as well.
Are those mice wielding swords?
Why, you never saw that before? Oh, I'm alive.
Yeah, everything's fine. Nothing's on fire. No need to panic.
Yeah, is this the first? No, it's not. I was gonna say this might be the first level that introduces fire, like flame crates. So, with most games, there's like cycles. As you can probably imagine, when a level starts, especially in Crash games, like there's a cycle that begins as soon as you start the level. Maybe the cycle starts when you pass over a certain point on the rope, or like stuff like that. Flame crates on this game are a global cycle. Every time you enter a level, it starts, and whether you die or like go through a wall or something, whatever it is you're doing, it's constantly going on and off, on and off, on and off, like non-stop. It's stupid. It's really hard to deal with as an ACG runner. Luckily, I'm not one of those guys, but if you are one, if you make one mistake in some levels, like one flat spin where you don't get a slide because you're inputting too quick or something like that, you basically have to like wait, I don't know, 2 seconds for one of these flame crates to just stop. Like right now, I'm actually a little bit slow, hence why I had to jump over him instead, but it's probably because I had that one little jump where I almost died. Thank God for that. It's a bit finicky sometimes. TNTs, don't worry about it, it just slides me through them. Oh! So that's what I meant by like, when you slide, you sort of dip at the end of it. So if you slide a little bit too early on like some of these platforms, you'll just like fall and die. Because your feet won't like go over the platform, it'll instead hit the edge of it, sort of thing, and you'll just, you know, unless you have like crazy reactions, just young blood, you know, 16-year-old Fortnite, it's not happening. You're just
Definitely me, 100% me.
I wish it was me. I miss the days of young blood reaction, you know. Nowadays, I don't know, it takes me like probably half a second to respond to something.
I can't even chat fast anymore.
Exactly. Right now my brain's buffering, you know.
Wait, who's this?
Yeah, so this is Tana. Wait, that's small skip pole. So we shoot a checkpoint rather than go over to it and then die on purpose. So we just teleport over here, don't worry about it. Yeah, so this is Tana. I don't know why you get to play her. I don't know why she doesn't look like Crash 1 Tana. I think it's something to do with time travel. I don't know what game.
Hold on, what do you mean you don't know? You've played this game endlessly.
Yeah, endlessly, but I only played it properly once. Like,
but didn't you find out during that playthrough?
It's something to do with time. I don't know. Like, it's all about time, you know.
Are you telling me it's about time?
Yeah.
Okay, also, I hate how you're like, yeah, I don't have those like 16-year-old Fortnite player reactions. You're just clutching through these levels nonstop while having a conversation, not even blinking twice.
Well,
0 deaths so far.
I mean, same as any speedrunner, right? You play your game like every day, a million times. You practice all these things and refine them, and then you still see that making mistakes anyway, so.
What mistakes? You've been flawless this entire
Yeah,
round.
I haven't died at all, right?
Exactly.
Am I dead? I'm alive. That was simulated danger. Entertainment purposes, of course.
Of course. Can she just latch onto anything with her, like hook gun or whatever that is?
No. So like, it gives you like a little prompt up of boxes to shoot them. There'll be like a bunch. They put a bunch of cheeky boxes like out in the middle of nowhere. You have to move your camera to see them to shoot them and stuff. Really awkward for completionists, like for the first time. Especially because this game is a whole thing where you have to go through every level and break every box without dying. If you die, you don't get an insane relic as it's known. And
excuse me, you have to break every box?
Every box, but like you have to every box ain't bad. Every box without dying on every level at least once to get 2% extra completion is where the problem lies, I think. Again, this whole game is like filler for like a 106 category. It's insane. But Cookie's insane. Like Cookie Naval, the guy who runs he's got world record for ACG and 106. In fact, I think he took my old timelines and stuff. But like, he's a really good runner for this game, and just overall, like most Crash games, like he's just been in the community for a long time. He's a cool dude. Alright, so here's a jet board. I'm sure you've all saw this before if you've ever played Crash 3, or maybe even Twak. I can't remember if it's in Twak, to be honest. Don't quote me on that either. Nobody really talks about Twak. Everybody seems to pretend that game doesn't exist in the community.
I have to ask, what does Twak stand for?
The Rapper Cortex.
Ah, very nice.
What is that? I don't know if you've heard of it.
I have. I've definitely heard of it now. Yeah.
Did you not play as a kid or anything?
Okay, oddly enough, remember earlier when we were in setup, I said I know nothing about Crash Bandicoot. I
seriously never played a Crash game.
So I have played, but like maybe like a level or two. Like I've never played through an entire Crash Bandicoot game. Wow. Okay, here's the thing though. I was an N64 kid, and then when I got the PlayStation, I only played RPGs. Hold on, what is going on? What are
No,
we
please
doing?
continue. I'll explain in a minute, carry on.
Okay. Anyways, yeah. So my PlayStation was just like an RPG box, a JRPG box. And so everybody was like, "You got to play Crash," and I was like, "Yeah, but I have Mario at home."
Fair point.
Yeah, and so, and not that I didn't think the games were cool or anything, I just never really had the money to play them. And now we have like Crash 16.
Well, not Crash. There's a bunch of Crash games, yeah. But I think that's a part of the joke as well, is that Twak, like the Wrath of Cortex, is technically Crash 4. And then when they called this Crash 4, everyone's like, wait, but what about Twak? And then in this game, they mention Twak, like, subtly, and they say, wasn't there, like, another adventure we did or something? Like, and they say, nope, don't know what you're talking about. So they purposely, like, retcon Twak even in this game for some reason.
Wow, interesting. Okay. Was it terrible?
I mean, I thought it was alright, but apparently it never sold very well at all. It was just,
gotcha.
it was one of those Crash games where it's like, oh, another Crash game. Like, come on, man. We've had
Okay.
one a year now.
So-
like, come on, guys. It's time to stop.
Speaking of Crash, like the other day I was at GameStop and there's like a new Crash game out, but it's like an online only game.
Oh, Crash Team Rumble. Yeah, I haven't played that. Mostly because it's like a PlayStation exclusive at the moment. Or no, sorry, it's a console exclusive. I can't play it because it's not on PC. I don't have a console.
Gotcha. Interesting.
But yeah, that's like God, what's the best way to do it? You ever play Pokemon Unite?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is
it's
it like wait?
yeah, it's
what?
like that.
How is it? What? Are you-
Exactly.
really?
Exactly. It's really weird. But like instead of doing what do you do in Pokemon Unite? It's like Pokeballs, right? Instead of that, it's
Yeah.
Wumpa fruit, the fruit you get from these crates. and
Right. Right.
that. And like you get the Nayas and stuff. It's that same sort of like MOBA mentality.
Interesting.
But instead of it being lanes and stuff, it's mostly just rolls, and then you just stick to them on sort of like a little more of an open map.
Now I kind of want to play it.
I've heard it's okay, but that's it. It's just okay.
It'll be the perfect first Crash game for Crunchy Brown.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. It's a completely non-traditional Crash game at all.
Yeah. Sign me up.
Okay,
Oh,
so you know that level we just went through?
Yeah.
Yeah.
With
so
the boat, and you kept pressing start. Oh, you did it.
scary. Yeah. So basically, you know how Aku Aku earlier you asked that like, do you have like one hit point?
Uh huh. And he
Well-
gives you an extra one.
That is true. Aku Aku does give you an extra one and stuff, but for some reason, we think that the game treats the jet board as an extra health, even though if you get hit on it, you die. So for some reason, what we're able to do is pause buffer to essentially die the same frame we pause the game. And whenever you die in this game, if you like spam Y, you're able to skip the death animation to like make it a bit quicker so you get back to playing the game, you know? Sometimes it bugs out and doesn't work, but so you can buffer your Y press to skip the death animation whilst you're in the pause menu, and then that makes the game think that you've respawned, and then you can play the game from there. But it only works on vehicles, and only like 2 of them. 3 of them, but the third one we can't do anything about. Like, it doesn't work. It doesn't make any...
So is that why you were able to like walk on water?
Yeah, so like all those obstacles, the worst obstacle was if I fall. If I fall, I'll fall through the death plane because the game thinks I'm dead, and then I'll stop at the level and have to play for the whole thing again. But luckily that didn't happen, so... That's like the first point as a runner that I guess if you're going for, you know, top times, that's the first bit that hurts runners, I guess, because if you want that skip, it saves a lot of time, because there's technically a boss at the end of there that you're supposed to fight, just like a random fish called Louise. But that's kind of why we do Louise skip. That's usually what it's called. It's just to skip a boss, it saves a bunch of time, but...
So the fish is called Louise.
Yeah, again, don't ask. I have no idea.
All right, all right. I love how you're just as clueless as I am about the game's lore.
I played it through once. 2 people who were time trialers or whatever came into my chat and said, "Hey man, you seem pretty good. You want to run this game?" And I was like, sure.
What? That's how you got into it?
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Okay, there we go. Okay, I haven't even explained. So this mask is called a Kano. We just went through another level with him. This is the second mask that you get in the game. This guy just lets you. It's known as like quantum spinning. These like boxes that have like the metal on them. Traditionally, you have to body slam them to break them. You can't spin them like normal boxes. Well, a Kano just lets you like get over that for some reason. Oh no. Okay, fixed. So I kind of let you like get over that for some reason. It also lets you like carry momentum, as you sort of saw there. If you jump and a Kano at the same time, you get higher. There's a few scenarios where we're able to do that. Bouncing off boxes, you can carry the momentum to get like higher from that too, which we're going to abuse in the next level. But all you need to know is you go fast with it if you use it in the right circumstances. Hey, Gaffy.
I was about to say, Gaffy says, "Who is Reidzz?" Put Gaffy in his place.
It's like a running gag in communities that they don't know who I am. I forgot why, to be honest. I don't even know where it started. It's been too long. So I go into chat rooms to say hi to my favorite streamers, and they say, "Who?" And that's the whole bit. And then 4 people laugh, and the whole audience claps, and it's amazing. It is weird. Now that I'm going over that, I have no idea why that happened, actually.
Zeke, instead of buying a goldfish and naming it Louise, you could donate to save the children and say Louise in the comment. Yeah, who let Gaffy in here?
Yeah, we're full. Sorry, mate. You get the loot.
Next time, though, Gaffy, next time.
Please show your ID at the door.
Gaffy says, "I'm the Crash guy. I live here. I don't believe it."
To be fair, I don't think I knew him until I started playing Crash, so that's how I got into SDAT itself, because of him.
But listen, Gaffy to me is just the Hollow Knight guy.
True. Sorry, Gaffy. That's just how it is, mate.
That's right.
So,
okay, the movement is kind of insane right now. Like,
yeah,
you can
we're not
just...
supposed to have this mask right now, basically. We skip a trigger. Oh yeah, there's like a whole auto-scroller section here. We don't like auto-scrollers. We're going to use the momentum of like a Kano and stuff to skip over. You see that little... You see that over there? You see that? See that number? That's actually the M box. You can get over to it.
No way! I see it now. Oh my god! Okay, that's crazy.
So you usually gotta do like a whole loop-de-loop and go around like a racetrack. It's crap. No one wants to do that. You can save a bunch of time by just doing a skip. Funny enough, I think that skip was discovered like day 1. People realized you can like get on invisible walls using the like a Kano boost off the boxes and stuff. And it's that easy.
Stay put while I test this.
If you want to tell people why we're here, or you got any donations or anything, now's the time. Because this boss, nothing happens. I'm just going to spin some slimes. That's it.
Very fair. We are here to save the children, so get those dollars in to save the children. Every dollar will go to a great cause. We've done it before. We'll keep doing it again. SDAT is always here for the kids. That being said, you can put your donations towards several things, such as Dayman's Game Show bonus round, which I'll be a part of. And I'll be honest with you, I don't even know what the bonus round is, so we'll find out as a team. We're $10 into it. We require another $87 to meet that incentive. So please do it for me, for the kids. Do it for Reidzz. Do it for Crash.
Seriously.
And then there's also, oh my goodness, this is going to be a good one. Banjo-Kazooie Do Door of Grunty Skip. Now, that's going to cost us $400, and it is run by none other than the great Schlongster. It's probably the greatest gamer tag of all time. Yeah, Schlongster is just, it's too good.
You know he made
so
that when he was 10.
Right.
Like, it's stuck with him for his whole life.
It's so good. I hope that's on his ID, honestly. So if you want Schlongster to do the Door of Grunty Skip, please donate. So those are the 2 targets that we've got going on right now. More importantly, you can also let us know what you think the best ice cream flavor is. We've got vanilla, chocolate, strawberry, Rocky Road, and pistachio. Chocolate in the lead right now, which is blasphemy in my opinion. You know, why is pistachio not getting any love? I get that it's not like an S tier, but I think it's better than a lot of these flavors.
I don't think I've ever had pistachio.
It's delicious.
And then you said chocolate's in the lead. You never said mint? Where was like mint chocolate?
There is no, right? Mint is definitely above chocolate.
Hey, mint is like top tier.
I agree. Very slept on.
Ludicrous.
No, it's chocolate's at $60 for some reason. Too many chocolate enjoyers. Just get out of here.
What if that's just one guy? What if we got one guide?
You know what? We got one guy.
One guy
Yeah,
really
maybe
likes chocolate.
Why does that sound like a boy band? Just, there's one direction, then there's one guy.
There's one guy.
There's one guy, but it's actually two people.
What?
That'd be the greatest boy band ever. Exactly. Plot twist. I've just been told by Grace that apparently that exists, and it's called Owl City. And now I feel like 1,000 years old.
Oh, yeah, they're so right for that, though. It really is Owl City.
I'm still shocked that Owl City is more than one person. No, it's all right that it's one person. Sorry, that's what I meant. Also, why do these blocks have the greatest faces of all time?
Yeah, I mean, this level is a 1 in a million. You'd never see these visuals again. Like, every single world in this game has, like, a theme that, like, usually it sticks to, but this one just decided, hey, should we, like, have this just outside of a swamp for some reason? And, like, I couldn't tell you. This level is maybe, it was my favorite level when I like first played the game. It's the colors and its visuals and like the box placements and that. It just fits, I guess. And then as a runner, this is the worst level in the game. It's so inconsistent. The cycles don't work properly. They go out of sync because it's all music based. Like, it's really convoluted and weird. Too flat. What? But yeah, like,
speaking of convoluted and weird, we got Zeke with a $5 donation with the comment for Louise.
Thank you. Fantastic.
Of course. Thank you so much, Zeke. Greatly appreciated. And that went towards the game show bonus round, which, again, I still don't know what that is, so we'll find out.
I know there's a mystery game at the end of, is it tonight? Jake's mystery game or something, or is that tomorrow?
It is tomorrow.
I don't know why, but that intrigues me so much.
Big secret game. Yeah, you're right. And I like how the category says the secret category.
Yeah, I have so many questions. I want to know. I'm aching to know. Oh, and that like what was it, Grunty Door Skip or something? I've never played a Banjo game. That is like, I know. It's just like you never played a Crash game.
That's fair. That's fair. I can't say anything about it.
It's the same thing.
They're both huge IPs. Okay, fair enough.
People have said it's good. If you like Crash, why would you not play Banjo? It's a collectathon. It makes no sense. Why have you only played this one? I couldn't tell you. Just never got around to it.
That's fair. That's fair. No, the Banjo games hold a very special place in my heart. Mostly for the music, to be honest with you.
It was N64, right?
It was, yeah.
Yeah, that'll be why. I was too busy playing GoldenEye.
And there's two games on the N64, and then there's one on the Xbox 360, but we don't talk about that one.
Oh, that's nuts and bolts.
Nuts and bolts. Yeah.
I saw a playthrough of that. I knew it was notoriously bad. So.
Oh, it is.
Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. If you go back and look at it, it kind of looks like fun. Drive around and stuff. I thought it looked alright, but I get why people don't like it because it's not original Banjo. Okay, so now that level's over, and we saw Tana, we had a quick look at Tana, we're going to move on now, we're going to play Dingodile. This level is one of the most broken levels in the game. It's got so many out-of-bounds little secrets that, like, well, secret. You can just get out of bounds, basically, in a bunch of places. Not all of it's useful, but some of it is, and we're going to show it off over it.
A Bandicoot?
In fact, I'll even give Bastard Skip one go, just to try save the children, you know, a little bit better, just so they don't have to hear a swear word that I've just said out loud, you know.
Fair enough.
My god, I got it.
Did you get it? Oh.
I know that you don't know, but like, that's like insane, dude.
Listen, I believe the whole time.
I need to just go for that in runs. I avoid doing that. If you die, you lose like 20, but it saves like 5.
Incredible.
Oh yeah, we saved
his gun to hover? He just pointed at the ground?
This whole diner is supposed to be on fire and stuff, but if you skip that cutscene, like, it stays alive. We saved Dingo's diner. Nice. Roll credits.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching, everyone. Appreciate
no worries. World record.
Alright, here's like the first out of bounds bit, I guess. You jump on this, and if for some reason this has collision, you go on this wheel, and then you can get on this rooftop, which they gave collision again for some reason. This tree has a weird walk box in it. Go on top of this valve. Go over this really big invisible wall. Nice! Spin all the invisible boxes to find a checkpoint just in case. There's nitros on these that you can't see because this whole level hasn't loaded because I skipped the load trigger. Enemy here.
Do you have to avoid them? Like, are they still active or no?
Yeah, they're still active, yeah.
Oh, wow, okay.
There's 2 enemies there. They leave puffs of smoke so I know where I am. That's basically my whole visual cue. But this whole beat, you just have to learn. You just learn the level a little bit and you don't make a mistake. It's that easy. Here's another skip. Using this TNT, we can like get on top of this invisible wall. And then on top of this post. And on top of this invisible wall. And then this one. And then this one. And then this one. And you go upright and full boost and then on this one. And you drop down on top of this.
What the hell?
And that's the whole level. That's gonna go.
How do you like them, Wampus?
And now you won't see him again for like, I don't know, another hour. So.
What? But that was like the most impressive part.
That's the funny thing, right? I just golded that split. That's insane. That first skip just got me a gold. I'm never gonna.
There you go.
Fantastic. To ruin that level for the rest of my life.
He's insane. He is. He's cracked. He is.
But Dingo's like really cool in this game, to be honest. It's not bad. It's not as bad as people make out. But yeah, his spin is really cool. He like sucks up like TNTs to shoot him at enemies and stuff. He's quite unique. But again, you don't really see any of that in the speedrun. Again, if you watch ACG, you'll see people have like really cool strats to break boxes quickly and stuff. I will say the ACG categories got a lot more impressive. At first, it was really boring, just watching people break boxes. No offense to the fellow ACG runners, but after a certain point when they started to get quick, it was like, wow, this is like actually entertaining to watch now. They go for some really risky stuff. So yeah, you remember that level called Offbeat with all the funky music and the pink boxes and the rails and like
the one you hated, yeah.
Yeah, well, this is the same hub. I don't know how. This is what I mean. Is that like they have that gorgeous level where there's actually like a Ripperoo boss fight that they just removed from the game.
I'm sorry, what? They did my boy Ripperoo dirty like that?
You know Ripperoo?
Yeah, I know him from the kart game.
The what game?
The one of the kart games. I don't know what it's called.
So you have played a Crash game, CTR?
Okay, I mean I've played that one. Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Ripperoo is just the coolest, bro. He's a kangaroo in a straitjacket.
Well, yeah, he's in this game. He was in the background of like that level, but like we saw, you know, I guess graze over him real quick. But there's like actually like what looks like a boss arena out of bounds. You can use like a camera editor to sort of get there, and it's like fully functional. It's got a camera attached to it and all sorts. And I'm guessing they just like ran out of time or thought there's no real good place to put it and just didn't end up using it. So
blasphemy.
I guess Gaffy's right. I have never been to the bio. I mean, everywhere in the UK is a bio, mate. Have you saw this place? Like,
Swamp City.
literally, my man's clearly never been to Coventry. Which is a joke no one's gonna get. Because no one's British, dude. They're all asleep, ready for work in the morning. Losers.
I'll have you know I'm British.
Okay. That's a lie, yeah?
It is.
Yeah.
What gave it away?
I don't know. Something about something. For sure.
No, but I am a qualified doctor.
Are you?
Not at all. I mean, the stream says I am.
Oh.
Dude, it says Dr. Crunchy Brown. Oh. Yeah, one day you'll get to know my ways.
I like it. Just gaslight me. I'll believe anything. We barely know each other. Just tell me something about yourself right now. I'll believe it.
It's the runner / host dynamic. This is how it goes. I just bring up a bunch of random facts and you just go, ah, yes, of course.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I've been there. I've done that. Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh, okay. So, like, out of all the masks, this is the best one for 80%. So this is, like, the time mask. I'll explain it after I do it, because, this is, like, where all my brain power gets used. So, oh.
What's happening?
Oh!
He's cracked!
Okay, so Capoonaware lets you like slow down time. There's only a few places where you actually need to slow down time, but this is like an introductory level, so you know. But for some reason, if you slow down time with both mask buttons at once, it teleports you forward. Like both mask buttons at once, it just jolts you forward like a certain distance. And for some reason, the lower FPS you are, the further forward it takes you. And so
okay,
we
gotcha.
drop
So
down
you had
to
to play with the
30.
settings really quick there. Yeah.
So we menu really quick, drop down to 30, and then use the mask to basically go really fast. We're going to see it again here as long as I don't mess this up. So back to 30. I'm going to land on knees to go on top of an invisible wall to avoid having my mask taken from me by a trigger. So now I can use the mask on this bit to go faster through this part. Maybe I do have your own reactions. I should have died there.
See, I'm saying. You're cracked at Fortnite, my guy. There we go. Oh.
Okay. Fantastic.
Beautiful. Well done. Now, because of that, Anonymous has donated $20, saying, "Why do people keep donating as Crunchy Brown's toothbrush?" I genuinely don't know. There's a running gag going around this SDAT about my toothbrush donating, and I don't know why that is. I'm assuming eventually I'll find out. I haven't been told what the gag is. But it keeps coming up. Also, you're now officially a doctor as well. We went to the same school.
Did we?
Yeah, you're Dr. Reidzz. Don't sound so surprised.
Okay. Woo! Let's go!
There you go. That's how easy it is.
When's graduation?
You just play Crash at 30 FPS and you're a certified doctor.
Okay, you know how I said spinning on, like, the rails don't make you go quicker? That's very true. It's still true to this day. But because we get Kapuna on that rail, we're actually able to use it to go really fast and teleport through time, so...
We've got Jben in chat saying, "Hey John, great to see you running here for Speed Docs. Hope you have a great run and make sure to check for fingies." And then it says, "This is a joke only John Reidzz will get." Did you get it?
I can't laugh because it gives him too much credit. You know what I mean? I can't let him know that I think he's funny because it will give him power.
Well, I laughed for you. There we go.
My name is John, though.
Very nice. Doxed on Speed Docs.
Thanks, Jabin. Appreciate it, man. My name is John. He didn't
Dr. Jonathan Reidzz. You sound like you're like fresh out of the Marvel universe. That's it.
He didn't even say greetings from Germany or something in the message. I don't know. This guy's sus. I would say ban him, get ahead of the curve. He could be dangerous.
Whoa, Speed Docs? That's crazy.
This is a beloved character coming back for anyone who played the old games, including CTR. Do you know Polar?
Is that the little polar bear?
What gave it away? Yeah, it's
the name. I need to make sure. I don't know. Maybe his name was like Ice Cube or something.
You made me die. You can't. Ice Cube.
Yeah, like the rapper. I don't know, dude.
Someone needs to make that an edit. I want to see Polar with a chain around his neck right now.
Ice Cube, my beloved.
So yeah, we're going to be on a Polar in a minute. No tech or anything really in this level, other than a small skip I did there, but like it's not worth getting into. You get Capuno for a millisecond, just so it teaches you to break nitros with it. But like, again, because we teleport onto stuff when we like press both mouse buttons at once with it, we're able to essentially bounce off them quick enough where they're not going to blow us up. So we can abuse that a little bit. But yeah, we're on Polar now. Cortex is running away. He blows stuff out the way for us. He's skiing away right now.
Dude, I love when you make Ice Cube go a little faster, his little back legs just like tippy-tap all over the place. It's adorable.
Yeah, look at him when he's on the ice and he's like flat out because he can't move.
Oh! Ice cube on the ice. It's beautiful.
We never thought we'd see.
About that. I'm having fun. Can you tell?
Yeah, there's nothing more to do here. I'm just, you know, boosting and jumping over trees and stuff.
Man, this whole time, I thought you were the one shooting down the trees and stuff, trying to knock down Cortex, and then I realized it was him.
No,
What a
Cortex
jerk.
just flies up. It's because you're supposed to fight. You're gonna fight him in now.
Ah. Are you meant to collect all the Wumpa fruit if you wanted to like 100% a level? Is that a thing?
If you see here on this screen, it's got 40, 60, 80. You're supposed to get 80% off the total Wumpa in the level, in
Gotcha.
every level, in order to get like all the gems. So in every level, you're supposed to get 6 gems. One of them is all the boxes, obviously. The other one is don't die more than 3 times. And then the other one is all the Wumpa, and there's also a hidden gem on some levels. Well, there's a hidden gem on every level, but I probably say there's only a hidden gem on some because only some of them are actually hidden.
Missiles.
Some of them are just like out in the open, just waiting for you to collect it, calling your name, you know. But you don't really need to worry about the Wumpa, as long as you get all the boxes, usually you get the Wumpa. There's only a few levels where you really have to worry about that.
2. Deploy.
I'm sorry, why are you walking in slow motion?
Oh, I'm walking to, I have like cycles here, so I get to the front where the punch bots are coming out. Oh, there's also a skip here. Okay, I just, so like hitting that like punch bot in the way I just did, basically made it so it went under Cortex and never hit him. For some reason that counts as it actually hit him, but it also means the punch bot didn't hit him for some reason. It's really weird. I don't know why it works. Like there, that was the purple smoke. I actually missed that one.
All right.
But for some reason, if it goes under him and doesn't really hit him, it counts as hitting him, and when you die, it respawns the punch bar, as you can see. Like, it's not going to stay there. So you can do this to basically skip, like, you save, like, 25 seconds or something. Per punch bar is, like, 12 seconds. Oh, no. Why are you there? Okay, sorry, that got really awkward. It's actually RNG where they come out. They can come out either the left or the right door, and they can come out on the outside or the inside. And like you want them to come out on the outside because it's faster, and you don't want them to be on the same side either. So there's a bit of RNG here.
Crush the Bandicoot. Smash it.
And the skip also, I say what I did there was like what we're supposed to do. We have zero idea how the skip works. We don't know why it works. Sometimes it does. Sometimes it doesn't. It feels like it works on higher FPS. That's really it, you know. Go on.
Who are you playing as? I just realized I don't recognize that character at all. Well, what was that thing on your head?
Oh, that was Capoonaware. That was the quantum mask. Whenever I pick up a mask, it'll swap my appearance just a little bit.
Ah, okay. I was like, who is this?
Who are you playing as? What are you walking?
It was also strange.
There you go. So now we're back in, I don't know, 1700 million BC or something. Oh, no. This whole cycle is ruined because I want this. Oh, this game sucks, dude. Don't run this game. Unless you want to, in which case, please don't run this game.
But I just bought a copy.
Perfect. To be fair, I think, what is it? I know it's not the same, but Spyro is on sale right now because of the 25th anniversary or something. So for anyone who wants to play Spyro, I'm not an Activision shill. I hate them, but Spyro is pretty good. And it's like really
Spyro
cheap.
in this game? He should be.
Well, actually, he's not quite in this game, but he, on that level we hate on our feet, he's like a big balloon in the background.
Oh, interesting. Wait, that's Spyro in the background. I could have sworn I just saw him.
What, here?
Yeah.
Now you're tripping. Sorry, mate, he's not here. No, on this
It's
one's
like a long neck Spyro.
a long neck. Oh, these dinosaurs. Oh.
Yeah, that guy on the left. Exactly. That's Spyro for sure.
Massive beats through here real quick. This level's pretty straightforward, nothing interesting going on really. You get Capoonaware for a second, you TP to try to go through the vines to save your mask, otherwise it doesn't really matter. There's a hidden gem on the right here. There you go, just saves you a bit of effort going through the level twice.
Fair enough.
Not like you're not going to go through the level 14 times anyway, because this game's got loads of completion. I don't know how I died there. Could not tell you. What happened to me?
Have you done like a fully completed run?
Yeah, I've done
100% or
a
106.
I've done a 106. I think my PB is like 8 hours 30 or something.
Jesus.
It's a long run. I think my first run took me 11 hours. I think it was like 11, but that's also with a load remover, so I was probably there for about 13 hours.
Jesus. Okay. You guys allow the load remover, or is that just for practice?
Yeah, we load removers like necessary. You can run without it, obviously. It's not like we care, but if you want your time actually like recorded properly, I guess it's probably best to have it on. Load times vary a lot in this. Hard drive slows it down a lot. It's really bad. And now, so we've played Tana, we've played Dingo. After we killed Cortex a second ago, he decided, oh, maybe I could be a good guy.
See how these
And so now he's on your team
like
for a
my
second.
Blaster's new setting. They laughed when I added blockification.
And so all he can do, he doesn't kill enemies, but he turns them into like jelly or like stones. So you can like land on them essentially. We don't use it too much. There is like a small bit of tech in this, but like, oops, it's not really worth going into. It's just essentially when I bounce off this enemy, when I'm at the end of my dash and I shoot this enemy, like that, I get extra height. Hence how I got up here. You're not supposed to be up here this early kind of thing. It's not worth going into other than just that happens and it's a small skip. Oh, I got 3D'd. That's really fun. That's more interesting than the skip. What? So what just happened there is that because this game's bad and made by like, oh no, animals. For some reason, when you enter a 3D area from a 2D area, the game takes a second to register that you're in a new area, like a 3D zone. So when you boost or something, it thinks your analog isn't really facing the way it's supposed to. So you can just boost like randomly, like left or right and stuff. It's really awkward. I swear this game's fun. Listen, if you want to come run this game, guys, come on. No, don't leave. Come back. Guys, I swear it's fun.
Hey, I'm still here.
Guys, where are you going? But that's it. You won't see him again now till the end of the game again.
So wait, so he turns into a good guy, and then he's like, hey, I want to be a bad guy now.
Near the end of the game, he has like a change of heart and says, actually, what if I steal the time mask? Spoilers. What if I steal the time mask and then go back in time to where I like made Crash and then made him never exist in the first place?
What a jerk.
The whole point of the game, to be honest. So I just spoiled the lore, there you go. And it turns out at the end of the game, again, more spoilers, Crash is the one who made Crash the way he is, like no voice and whatever else, you know?
Wait, does he not have a voice?
No, he just goes, whoa, and that's it.
That's a voice?
Is he? It's more like a scream for help.
I mean, I guess.
You've never heard him. Coco talks in every game, but yet Crash doesn't say anything other than whoa and when is food. I think those are his two voice lines. He's never said when is food. I was trying to guess. Like, I feel bad already. Like,
oh, it's Spyro.
Oh yeah, where are his wings? Oh, this is before he got his wings. This is the
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is actually the prequel.
Yeah, it makes sense. Oh, Tana Skip, as Jet just said, is like a meme we've got as well. In a level coming up at some point called Rush Hour, you play as Dingo and then you play as Tana in like one level. I don't know why they didn't make it 2 levels. The level is obnoxiously long. I think in 80% it takes us 4 minutes 48 is like the community goal, which is a really long time for a level, considering most levels in this game are like 1 minute 55, you know, like it's really quick. So the fact that that level takes us so long is a problem, but we can't avoid it. So we've come up with we've theorized that in the Dingo section, you can actually get up top and just skip the end of the Dingo section is like right underneath the end box. Okay, don't let me jump, that's fine. So if we could find a way to get up there as Dingo, we would just skip all the Tana section. But of course, and that would, depending on how fast the skip is, it would save us like 3 minutes, and it would breathe life into the game again for people. We could come back, old runners that have never ran the game. You know, like I could picture it. It'll be a dystopian world that everyone thinks about Crash all the time. Hopefully, it happens one day. I guess we'll wait and see.
Chat system says, "Hi, streamer. Give us a wave. As soon as you are available, give us a wave."
Okay, hi. Good morning.
Nice.
It is morning for me. I woke up like an hour ago.
Excuse me. Wait, what time is it where you are?
I'll check. Half 11. PM. PM.
Okay.
Wait, what time is it over there?
6:36. Only five hour time difference. It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, a little bit, and about 130 MS ping. We ever played on Street Fighter 6, which, by the way,
Yeah,
what are you doing after this? You want to play some? You busy?
I'm not unfortunately because I mean, I want to do this, but I would be down to play some Street Fighter.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Hell yeah, dude.
Who do you play?
Lily.
Oh, I'll take it back. I'm busy actually. I can't.
No! There's no way! There's no way you hate fighting Lily. There's no way.
Oh god.
Nobody plays Lily.
Yeah, you're right. Nobody really plays her. She's okay. You never really come across her.
Hold on, wait. Who do you play?
I was a Cammy main. I now main Luke. For a little bit,
You're scum.
What do you mean? What is this?
What do you mean? He's so busted. Nobody likes Luke.
Luke's busted?
He's busted.
You played him? He's crap, dude.
No, he's not. You stop this right now.
No, he's alright. Yeah, I like him. He's just like, he's got a little mini game, you gotta time his stuff. You gotta be perfect. You gotta be perfect all the time. Oh, by the way, we're out of bounds and we're using Ika Ika. This is the new mask, new quantum mask. It flips gravity, but only once both ways before you land. As you can imagine, we use it to break the game. In every level that we get this, apart from the next one, we can break the game with it, like, immediately. So, we're basically flying out of bounds to find a trigger, which I landed directly in it, and that's a lot harder than it looks, actually, but... Oh, no! It's gonna be a bit weird now.
You're fine, you're fine.
We're going to the end of the level, basically. We just... flying through the air. There's a few visual cues I'm using to, like, time my mask uses so I land where I want to be. Other than that, nothing really happens in this level. It is quite a spectacle, though, for anyone who's never saw this before. If you hit that nitro, there's no checkpoint, so you just waste, like, 2 minutes.
Oh, no.
So it's a bit rough, but,
Has that ever happened to you?
Yeah, absolutely. I've run this game a lot. It's happened, probably more than once, to be honest. I actually had a problem where we couldn't really work out why, but just the other day when I was like, I started playing this again to like practice for this marathon, of course, and I jumped on that rail, and for some reason I got like a really weird like moon jump that no one's ever seen before. I went like really high for no reason, which meant that I just died because I landed like on the nitro rather than go over it. So that was fun. Oof. I came back to the game de-rusted after like, I don't know, 2 years? No, it's way over the top, what am I saying? It's probably been a year. Something like that. And I started taking it seriously, and it's just started like working for me. I feel like I've come back and de-rusted quicker. I'm better than I've ever been. I know this isn't really like a showcase of that, but I promise that I'll have like a PB soon.
You're cracked.
Awesome.
Stolen this year.
There's also like a small bit of tech with Ika Ika, I can't say his name properly, where when you body slam with him, again, this game lets you use like both mask buttons freely at the same time to both like use and disable the mask at the same time. So with Ika, you can do that when you body slam to cancel out the frames of like waiting around for your body slam like end animation to happen, basically. So there's a few little like bits here and there that we use to speed up the game just a little bit more, just extra second time saves here and there.
Attention crew, asteroid field ahead. Buckle your seatbelt.
So other than that, this is all straightforward. If you want to like give like a read again before we go into the next level, the next one's like crazy hard.
Quick question before I do anything.
Absolutely, yeah.
Like, is there lore about the enemies in this game at all, or are they just like completely random and they have nothing to do with anything?
I guess they just made them to fit into the levels they like for the dimension, I guess.
Okay, that's kind of what I
don't know
thought.
more than that.
No, that's fair. All right. I just wonder because I feel like there's like amazing character design in this game a lot of the time, but I'm like, are these related to the boss in any way or just random?
Yeah, I'm not too sure. What is crazy that every single one of the enemies you're seeing do also have like a unique animation for both Crash and Coco.
Yeah, exactly. That's so. What? Why are flying turtles?
Oh
What is this?
I'll body slam twice. I think I messed it up. It's a hair in my mouth.
Delicious.
Mm.
Zeke says, ironically, this is probably the only hub where the enemies have lore. Why?
I can believe it, to be honest.
I want the lore on these flying turtles.
It's probably
especially
something to do with N-Oxide or whatever. Because it's like the last boss of CTR, right? Like, he was in that level just then talking a lot. There's no like boss fight or anything for him, but yeah, he's in that world talking stuff. Same words, you know, whatever people do these days.
Talking? Wait, hold on. Who is this? This is an Ice Cube? Who are you riding on?
I think the community named him Schnurgle. I'm not sure if that's his actual name. Anyway,
Schnurgle?
it was fun riding him. We're off him now. So that zombie skip earlier that we did to skip a boss on Louise, we do here. This is the weirdest and probably the most difficult skip in the game. So we're zombied right now, so the game thinks we're dead. But for some reason we can't jump. If we jump, it actually sends us down rather than like rather than up. So we're slide spin jumping to land on these, and then we're going to find a very specific height on this one, and use it to go into a tree, which I use as a visual cue to land on some slime, so we get a move speed buff when we do a slide spin.
Wait, so the slime gives you a speed buff?
Yeah, so this slime here, I'm going to land on it on the very edge, and I slide spin off it, and now we're fast. And now we go through all this terrain. There's a bunch of invisible walls that I'm going around that you guys won't be able to tell, but like, this is one of the most, it's just a weird skip, I don't know. Just shout to Roscat, he found this stuff and I don't know why. This is like 30 seconds faster.
So if you hit a wall here, you just die?
If I hit a wall, I live, but like I lose all my speed and the skip is probably dead, because I don't know how to do it without the speed.
Gotcha.
So there's floating Schnurgles on the screen right now. I'm going to wait till my hand touches this one, like my hand to Coco, and then start moving forward. And I'm actually going directly towards the end box now, believe it or not. But I'm actually above it. So what I'm going to do is that pillar on the left that's coming in, about halfway between those two red lines at the bottom of the pillar is where I'm going to jump, and the jump won't send me up, it will send me down, and then hopefully I land in the box. And if I don't, I've wasted 2 minutes of your time. I'm so sorry, I gotta do it again. I guess I'll find out. I should
It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Okay, I didn't go as white as I wanted to. Oh, perfect. There you go. %, 1 pair. Nice. I was close to the 80% one. So that skip is, as soon as we found it, it became like notorious for, this is now like, you could be playing the whole game perfect. If you get to there, you make one mistake anywhere in that level, it's over. If you're going for like world record and you mess up that skip, obviously it's a run killer. You mess up that skip anywhere, you lose anywhere from 30 to 2 minutes, and it's done.
Wow.
So,
okay.
Same with that like Ikarika one on Alpha Launch as well, showing that first one. Again, all these skips now are like run killer. You make a mistake and the run's dead.
That's wild, because you're literally like an hour into the run at this point.
Yeah, I've made a bunch of mistakes here and there, but so far we're on pace for like a 115, which ain't bad. I'll take a sub 120.
Nice.
This is big rail. You can do an ad read here after I quickly say there's supposed to be a boss fight here, but again they run out of time and just left it out. Now please, why are we here? Why am I running this game on screen right now? Can you tell us?
I thought you were talking to chat, and I was like, is someone going to
No, they don't know. You've got to inform them, let them know.
No, I don't. We're here for Save the Children. All right? Everybody, please, open up your hearts, open up your wallets, and donate to Save the Children so we can help them. It's what SDAT is all about, all right? And this is SDAT 2023, and we're doing it all over again, baby. So please, open up your wallets, You can even donate $1 for every death that Dr. Reidzz hasn't taken.
For extermination.
Quote unquote.
Oh, how modern.
Some keep them as pets, but
Which would technically be like, I think, $6. Correct me if I'm wrong.
That
Anyone
sounds
in
about
chat?
right.
That sounds about right.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
God, I can't believe I died 6 times, dude. I'm washed.
Donate for Louise. Donate for Louise.
Our lost news found in
Well, what is going on? Do you control these things, or do they just?
No, those pillars are really quick. So this level has like every mask in it. It's supposed to be like a little test of like your knowledge of each mask, I guess. The last level in the game. The last level in the game really like brings that together. It like lets you know that if you don't know how to use each of the masks, you're gonna lose. I don't know how I've messed this up so bad. There we go.
Watch this spot.
But yeah, now we just use Ikarika and break these. This button, I think, on that rail that you saw me just going along, I think the whole point of that was that you're supposed to be fighting these on the rail as well before you get here. But again, they probably ran out of time. Activision's pushy, you know. Finish the oh god, finish the game already. So what's going on? The big old cough.
That's all right. You're a doctor. You can cure it.
Yeah, true. Actually, you're a doctor. Can you diagnose me real quick?
Yeah. You suffer from SDAT.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's a severe case.
Oh, I wouldn't be surprised.
There is no cure.
Damn.
I lied. There is a cure.
Oh, gaslit again, dude.
Yeah. So no, but okay. But here's the trick, though, is that people have to donate to cure you. So we'll see. We'll see how much people care about Dr. John Reed.
I like that play on the heartstrings of my community. Let's see how it is.
Right.
It's pretty good. There we go. Okay, so again, with Ikarika, we obviously break the game. The game gives it to us here. There's a whole level out there, but we're not going to do it. We're instead going to go and find this little bit of terrain here. I shouldn't die? Yeah. Hold up. So we skip a trigger here to like not lose the mask, and then land on this bit of platform, and then we should, if I can get past this death plane. I can't get past. It's impossible. Okay, that should work. Finally. Okay, Jesus. So I'm gonna land on like a big invisible wall here and then just go slide spinning basically. What's funny about this skip is that that's probably the hardest part of it. All the rest of this is now just visual cues and it's all on the D-pad. You can't really mess this up. So this is probably one of the easiest skips in the game, but it's still run killer. You mess this up, you're probably like, you know, losing a bunch of time. It's not worth it, you know.
I would definitely find a way to mess it up.
But you literally just, you see that green pillar in the background? When that comes out the camera right now, bam, swap. I'm gonna land, 3 slide spins, go up in the air again, and when the big pillar in the back disappears, I then flip again. It's literally that simple. You just use visual cues, and this is one of the easiest skips. This big pillar there, right underneath the sussy cloud, swap.
Why was there a giant hot dog on a car down there?
Oh, this is, oh god, what? It's like Gear 3000 or something, Busted, you know, the song. This is that. This is what Busted would have loved to see.
Of course. It all makes sense now.
Yeah, that's Busted lore. I don't know the lore of the Crash games, but I can tell you about Busted.
It's alright. Listen, Zeke's been dropping lore in chat this whole time. And CC says, if you've ever loved me, please donate. That's...
I'll say that for
he's
everyone
voting
now.
you.
Yeah. I'll wait there. Let me. If you ever love me, please don't.
That was beautiful. Clip that. Oh my god. That should be like the sound, the clip that plays when people donate in your stream. That's.
You're implying people watch me.
hey, I'm sure you've got community members in chat.
I'm not really joking. I'm just, I'm playing around.
You brought them. You brought the heat.
I don't like to tell people that I stream at all, to be honest. It's embarrassing. People are like,
stop.
oh, I streamed in 2023, dude. Oh, god.
Stop this right now.
Who?
Who is Reidzz?
Who is Reidzz, dude? Yeah, Zeke's like one of those lore guys. He knows a lot about Bioshock and Crash.
Lore monsters.
Sonic. Yeah. He's like one of those guys. He's into those games. He's also a great artist. Thank you, Zeke. He's done like a bunch of cool emotes for me and stuff. He's a cool dude. This is the level I was on about, where like we play as Dingo for the first half. Well, not even. We play as Dingo for the first like 1 minute, almost 2 minutes. There's not a lot to say or do. You just go through the level. Not really a lot of problems other than this end part here. But the Tana part has like a bunch of weird little bits that can mess up your run. And yeah, it's a bit finicky. This is probably the hardest part as Dingo because there's a few nitros and you want to jump as soon as you touch these to obviously not be as slow as you otherwise would be. So that box up real quick, so kind of marathon safety. I'll take a mask, you know.
I feel like they gave him very safe movement. Am I crazy or like? Because I feel like you could just do the hover into a jump and just clear so much space.
Yeah, so he's hover as well. Like, because his last time we see him, you'll see here that like this hover just lasts a really long time.
Wonder what the local delicacy is here. I hope it's spicy.
He is a very safe character. He breaks boxes like really well as well. That's why they put so many like big crates for you to sort of mess around with his movement.
Fair enough. Oh wait, now you're Tana. This is the level. Oh god.
Yeah. So right now, theoretically, if Tana skip did exist, the level would be over, and we would have saved 3 minutes. But instead, I've got to play as this.
Right.
Choice words. This character. I'm still gonna go for this. Okay, good.
Nice.
That bush just disappears, don't worry about it. Again, in ACG, this is all supposed to be, like, you're supposed to pay attention, but again, it's just a rail, dude. It's so boring. Like, it's one of the worst parts of the run, because the level is so long, you're not really doing anything. Like, it's not great. We do a few things, like bounce off these TNTs to skip the walls, and what is it? Like here, we don't use this wall on the left, even though it's probably faster, to be honest. I'll probably have to try that. But you just go on the rail, and off you go.
So wait, if it's faster, why don't you use it? What?
Well, nobody time stuff. Honestly, this community is quite small. It's like a really nice community, being part of the Crash place. Like, everyone's really nice, and they're all friendly, and they're all cool, and so on and so forth, obviously. They're all welcoming, cool guys. But, we don't
Except
really...
Gaffy.
Except Gaffy, of course, yeah. Gaffy and probably, who else can I just say he's a meaty for no reason? Crody? I don't know. Just a random other guy. Party? Oh, God, I can't stand Party, dude, you know? Whoever these people are.
Yeah, you wouldn't know. You're not part of that.
Yeah. I don't go with that crowd, you know. But no, they're
you don't
really
have
cool.
time. You're a doctor.
But no one times anything on this. Like, it's literally one guy, Roscat, who, like, finds most of the skips, I think. At least nowadays. I don't know if he was, like, around very much in the early days, but now, if you need, like, a cycle doing or something, like, you'll find something that just works. It'll save, like, 3 seconds, but it's strangely difficult. That kind of thing, you know? He recently found a skip for level 1. No one's doing it yet, but obviously it's the first level in the run, so if you're going for world records, I guess saving 2 seconds there is probably going to be nice. I was going to try and do it in the run, but I didn't want to spend an hour on the first level trying to save 2 seconds, so...
Oh, is it that, like, complicated?
At the moment it is, because I don't think we've fully explored it, but he's found it, and now we're just sort of going to dig a little bit and hopefully find some more time save there or something, you know, find an easier way to make it more replicable and stuff. Don't worry about these 2 buses inside each other.
What? Okay.
Spicy fried
Dingo's really waiting. So where we are right now, like, the elevator that we got into at the end of the Dingo section is right underneath this. So if we could get up here with Dingo, we could just skip the whole thing. And now, the last time we played Cortex. Okay, nice. Usually I'll make a mistake there and have to... Oh my god, waste time.
Minpox says, time for Cortex skip?
Oh no. Right at the start of this level, there's a teleporter right behind you, but there's a big invisible wall that we can't get past. But if we could get to that teleport, I would also save like a mini. Like, but we can't get past the wall. It takes you right to the end of the level. Again, there's a bunch of stuff we found, but like, there's no way to make it, you know, run viable, I guess. Like, we don't know how to get there, for example. We know that
There's no way to make it actually work.
Yeah, but at the same time, there's not really anyone in the community like looking for how to do that stuff like consistently. I'm gonna wait for this. Actually, it's not done yet.
I nominate Gaffy.
Gaffy hates this game. What? Where's my? Okay, I never had a boost. Interesting. There you go, much better. There we go. Perfect. No deaths either. Huge. Yeah, there's more Cortex stuff. We're just shooting these and shoot them into jelly, bounce up, jellyfy this guy, jellyfy this guy. Missed the boost, but whatever. Jellyfy this guy. It's all very simple. Oh, there's the 3D thing again I was on about. If you like spam like the dash, you'll just get that like 4 or 5 times in a row, depending how bad it is. You'll just lose a bunch of time. This is one of the worst sections for ACG in my opinion, because all these boxes coming towards you, and you've got to collect them, and it doesn't matter how fast you are, you have to wait on a cycle. It's basically an auto scroll there. It's really bad. Luckily on 80% we just avoid it, thank God. But it's still scary. Awkward depth perception, you know.
Jesus, yeah, that looks scary.
Now luckily we're on to the last hub, so you don't have to pull up with me for much longer, guys, don't worry. We'll go into this is probably the most interesting. I love this hub. It's got a skip in 2 of the levels. Both of them, one of them doesn't look cool, but one really does. And then the other one is just a bunch of movement that is really tight and hard to deal with. So, but it is a lot of fun. This is my favorite hub for sure. So this one again, we get Ikarika, and we're going to fly out of bounds basically immediately as soon as we get it, and we're not going to lose him for essentially the whole level. You won't see most of the level in both ways, like normally, and because we skip a bunch of triggers, and you'll see me just floating through the air for a bunch of it, but trust me, I know where I'm going. I'm a professional, trained athlete.
And a doctor. And very impressive resume.
I know, I know. So here's Ikarika, we're going to go here, to the right, jump, and now we've went through a death plane, and we now keep Ikarika for the rest of the level, basically. Everything I'm doing here is very specific just to like make sure I avoid all the stuff that's like, say, on here to kill me. There's like a thing there that can kill me. There's a wheel here and a platform. I need to hit a trigger and then go into this corner. It's really awkward, but trust me. Okay, hold. Blink. 1, 8, 2. I don't know why that started being. I used it as a timing once it worked, and now there's no reason to change it. So I say that every time I do that skip. There we go. Land on a nice wall. Camera should change. More flying through the air. The level should load in. Okay, I got a little bit scared.
I'm so curious how like any of these like huge skips like that are found, because I feel like you just go floating into like nothingness and then you just land in like the next section of the level.
Yeah, it is really weird. I don't know how half of it got found. I'm not like one of those people who look for skips. I just use the skips people come up with, you know. I'm a runner, I'm not like one of those guys.
He's a runner, he's not a scientist.
Yeah, I'm a doctor, not a scientist, right? Like,
there you go, exactly.
Like, I don't study the medicine. I'm basically one of those like prescription doctors. I just give you the prescription. I'm not looking to do any surgeries or anything.
I think that's just like a drug dealer, really.
Oh, that's what they're called. Yeah, that's
exactly.
Yeah, that level's done. That's one of the cooler ones for sure. This one, there's not really any skips. You'll see me do some weird stuff at one point. It's literally just to set up a cycle. Like, when you see me waiting for some reason, don't think I'm just, you know, purposely wasting everyone's time. Like, there's a cycle I'm, like, purposely sort of setting up. You can go under these electric things. This is one of the hardest levels for ACG, in my opinion. I feel like people have got a lot better at it. This is also the last thing I did in my first level 106. Again, remember I mentioned that insane relic earlier? You have to get all the boxes without dying. This level is insane for that. There is a lot of boxes and a lot of, like, terrible design places where you can just die. It's really hard, it's annoying, like, so on and so forth. It's awkward. So where it looks like I'm going slow here, it's actually setting up for a cycle. So we can make this platform work here, believe it or not, that is faster.
Wait, how did you go through those beams?
What beams?
There was like electric stuff and you just went through it.
Oh, you can go under them. When you're sliding,
oh, I see.
Like,
okay,
you can slide.
I gotcha.
What's funny is that these, like, minecarts, those spikes on the front will insta-kill you. You could have triple mask. I might be lying at that. If you have, like, 2 masks, it will still kill you. It's just like an insta-kill for some reason. It's really weird. You die there on purpose to stop this cycle.
Even if you have masks? How does that make sense?
I don't know. I don't know what they were thinking. I guess they just couldn't program it to, like, work properly the other way. I'm stupid. What am I doing? I'm throwing.
His name, Sharon. Childhood pet, frog with googly eyes. Favorite food, buttered noodles. Butter on the side.
Alright, let me up. There we go. Sorry about that.
Listen, no need to apologize. Gaffy would have died 3 times.
I think Gaffy still holds the last place in ACG on the boards for this game.
Impressive.
I know. I said, would he ever run it again? He was like, no, because I don't want to improve my time. And I was like, this is very backwards, but I'm all there for it. Yeah, that's tons of tools. We got 2 more levels. Well, we got a level and then a boss, and then that's time. So you got like another 4 minutes, but I'll let you know.
Gaffy says the world record? I don't know about that. The one and done champ.
I believe they one and done's me on Street Fighter all the time. Bloody Ken players.
Oof. Oh, he's a Ken player? Yeah,
dude, he's a Ken. I can't believe he looked at the game's roster and went, I'll play Ken. Like,
never find me, Neo-Cortex. This castle is a
why are you like this, Gaffy?
No! Oh my.
Like the one behind the portrait of grandfather, the open when you press on his triangular fossa. Ow!
I got a bit scared there, I'm not gonna lie. No! No!
I padded up the hill with your game, you lout! Lout? Why, I never! What is it? What am I seeing?
So this is the level where it's like, you have to show your mastery over all the masks. It gives you like the hardest challenges of like each part. So here's a Gurukura. Ika, still can't pronounce it. There's like spinning blades. You can go under these, but you can also do this. Speed up a little bit. So here's a skip that we had a while back, but we didn't really use it in runs.
I am!
Nice. So that's like a cutscene skip. Believe it or not. So you're supposed to see a cutscene.
Wait, where was the trigger? Was it like right at the start of that hallway?
It was, it's kind of weird to explain. It's basically just on that bridge. It like sucks you into it, and then it says, you know, he says some stuff. How am I down here? What is going on? I'm wasting my mask, but I'm getting it back up here, which is way cooler than doing the fast method anyway, so.
Very fair.
But
on the
yeah,
fly strats.
There's like a cutscene trigger there that like, if you go past, you save like 8 seconds, so. Okay, well I messed up. I'll do it. Don't worry about it. It's only the last level in the run. No pressure.
None at all.
If you mess up that cutscene skip, you like get sucked into the cutscene, which for some reason like loses more time. There we go. Yeah, so So that end bit there is actually really cool when you do it for the first time. You use each mask like to its advantage and stuff. It feels really cool and satisfying. But obviously, once you've done it a million times, you're just dead inside. So don't worry about it. All right, so this is the last boss. There's nothing really to say about him, really. It's just RNG on how quick the platforms come up. Other than that, the level's pretty straightforward. These platforms come up, you body slam them to kill them immediately. Okay, I really didn't think that was going to work with the body slam. I thought I was going to wait. And they spin
you nailed it.
Spin it. It's into him, do this a few times, he's dead. So, time's coming up in about 2 minutes, 8 seconds. For some reason, he now has all the quantum masks, he's using them against you. He just jumps some stuff. I guess they couldn't really come up with like a really interesting way to like make him use the masks, so he just uses them like this. I don't know. Not terrible, but
Hey man, you know, he's been through a lot.
yeah.
Give him some credit.
I mean, Crash game bosses have never really been fantastic, but
Just Ripperoo.
wait for him to blow up nitros and then spin him.
Genius.
So difficult, dude. So intuitive. I can't believe it. 10 out of 10.
He's clinically insane. Give him some credit.
Yes, your whole world is upside down. Confused? Disoriented? I can see your tiny brain cells frying themselves.
Just avoiding lasers. Go under the blue ones, over the red ones. It's like a raid boss in Destiny. It's that easy. Nothing really to, mention. You just do some stuff. More platforms, body slam. Hicker's done. There we go. Kunaware. He slows down time. You're supposed to follow this like all the way around, but you can just stand here and wait.
Ready?
Wait, what?
Which sets you up better for this platform. And then this is what we call big jump. That jump's a lot tougher than it looks, to be fair. That's one of those ones that, like, once you do it, the first few times you do it, you're like, dude, it's impossible. It makes no sense how people do it. And then you do it once or twice, you're like, it's fine. I get it. It's okay.
I just realized how many life points this boss has. This is like, if you die once, do you have to restart from the beginning?
Oh, no, luckily not.
Oh,
You
okay.
just restart from, like, whatever section it was on. Which time's coming up now? Like, 4 scientists spawn now, and we just kill them all, so it's not as much help as you imagine. And... time.
Not like this.
Very nice, dude.
There you go. Yeah, it went
Great
there,
job.
actually. It was okay.
Give it up for Dr. Reidzz, everybody.
God, that's so huge. Read is so weird.
No, I'm just reading what's on my screen. That's all. Okay.
Dr.
I didn't make the rules. I didn't make the rules. I just requested it, is all. But listen, look, you came through on SDAT. You put on a great show. You did, amazing run. We got some money for the children, and you became a doctor, all in one run.
Man, what a crazy hour it's been.
It came to blows.
Insane. Thank you for keeping me company, to be fair. I thought I was going to be sitting here just talking to whatever chat was going to say, so I appreciate you, pitching in a lot. I like that.
Hey, listen, you don't need to thank me, man. Thank you for being who you are. This is actually very entertaining. I had a great time.
I'm glad you had fun. I had fun too. Thank you for being here, man.
Thank you.
Thank you, chat. As you can... Oh, yeah, here's where Crash, There you go. That's why he's a bit stupid.
Explains a lot.
He did it to himself.
Stay.
That's the whole lore. And then they send Cortex off to a little island, and he goes, "Oh, this is nice." Actually.
Great little piece of lore. I like it. I like it. All right. Well, Reidzz, listen, you put on a great show. Is there anything you want to say? Any shout outs? Anything like that?
Yeah, shout out to just the Crash community. Shout out to SDAT for having me. I appreciate it. It's always good to be here. And that's it. Yeah, I mean, if you want more of me, you know where to go. Other than that, stay here and look forward to the next run, which is Banjo, right? Or
no, actually, it is
Metroid.
Metroid Dread.
Yeah,
by It's Beef. Any percent, no major glitches. Again, another game I know nothing about, so I'll be asking a lot of questions. It's going to be a great time. So, folks, stay where you are. Maybe go get a snack, but stay where you are. There's a lot more SDAT coming up, and we'll see you shortly.